Hey there, Mike and Sherry. Yes, the FDA says that because there are other safer and more effective vaccines, people should get those instead of the J&J, except when the mRNA shots are not available or when a person is opposed to getting an mRNA vaccine.
You're going to want to think twice about getting the Johnson & Johnson vaccine. The FDA is now limiting the authorized use of it because of the potential of getting deadly blood clots, also known as thrombosis. Medical experts say while the risk of getting a clot remains extremely low, there are other more effective options to provide better immunity against COVID that have fewer adverse events.
The FDA is recommending that the Johnson & Johnson vaccine be reserved only for people who can't get the mRNA vaccines like Pfizer or Moderna, or people who would not choose to get vaccinated unless they had another choice besides Pfizer and Moderna.
Dr. Anne Ramoyne, a UCLA professor of epidemiology, says the blood clots happen only in the first few weeks and usually in women.
The highest rate of this condition has been in women between age 30 to 49 years of age. In that age group, we've seen about 8 cases per 1 million doses.
And she says with new variants causing an uptick in cases here in LA and across the country, it's more important than ever to get vaccinated and get your boosters.
The new variants are significantly more contagious. So we now are dealing with a virus that is extremely contagious. That's now being compared to some of the most contagious viruses known to man, like measles.
Right now, Ramoyne says the majority of new cases are the BA2 variant, and contributing to the uptick, waning immunity and unvaccinated people, along with
people have started to relax all of their mitigation efforts. We see a lot of people traveling, a lot of people gathering, not using masks in indoor settings.
And just a reminder about how dangerous and deadly COVID can be. The World Health Organization estimates that nearly 15 million people around the world have died either as a direct or indirect result of the disease between January 1, 2020 and December 31st, 2021. For now, reporting live here in the newsroom, Mary Beth McDade. We'll send it back to you guys in the studio.
Mary Beth.